I want to tell you something. Leadership, it ain't easy. It's something that I've struggled with my entire career because people are looking up to me and they want the answers, but I didn't feel I had them. So what did I do? I leveled myself up. However, in that leveling up, in putting myself one step ahead, sometimes I put myself too many steps ahead. I created a gap between myself and the very people that I wanted to follow me. That's a problem. It's a problem that I faced, and it's a problem that I think many leaders, you included, may be facing. And as such, I want to share with you today how I narrowed that gap by bringing my people closer to me. Because that's what you want to do. You want to bring your people to the place that you're standing, and then you want to move ahead from there. And I want to explain to you exactly how I did that and how you can too in this video. So stick around. Hey, welcome to Lead Loud. My name is Richard Mulholland, and for the last 25 plus years, I've been a leader of presentation powerhouse Missing Link. And it's not been easy. It's been a challenge filled with a whole bunch of me feeling like a complete and utter imposter. I still to this day sometimes sit there looking to my team thinking, when are they going to realize that I don't know either? I want to share with you today how I get around that and how I make myself and my team smarter along the way and how I become a leader in a different way. More importantly, I want to share with you how you can too. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you access to a 100% free tool that you can utilize to level yourself up as a leader while leveling your team up at this very, very same time. I hope you'll watch through this one and sign up afterwards. Again, it's 100% free. I'll say it again. Leadership is not easy. I started my company Missing Link when I was 22 years old. I had people looking at me for the answers and I didn't have them, but I wanted to get them. So what did I do? I read voraciously. I read everything I could get my hands on, any book that would make me better, that would level me up. Some books like Selling the Invisible by Harry Beckwith that I read in the early days, or Howard Mann's Your Business Brickyard, they grew me. Tom Peters Reimagine, so many. Richard Branson, Losing My Virginity, Felix Dennis, How to Get Rich, and of course, Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read them all, I consumed them all, but it wasn't enough. All that did was it widened the gap between myself and the people that were there. It widened the gap between myself and my team, and there had to be a better way. So I wanted to share those books with them. I bought copies and I put them on the shelves back at the office. I said to them, you got to read these. I evangelized these books. Heck, sometimes I even bought them copies. I remember with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I bought a copy for every single member, and I took the lyrics of a Boy Sets Fire song and I wrote those lyrics into each copy of the book, and I gave every single person a copy. And you know what happened? None of them were read. Nobody read the book. And you know why? Because what's big in my world isn't big in their world, and not everybody's journey is the same, and not everybody wants to become a consumer of information. They don't want to do the long form learning. They want to do the short form learning. They want the summary. And that's the job. That's leadership. It's not my team's job to read all the books. It's my job to share the learnings with them. That's your job too. That is leadership. To lead is to speak. To be relevant as a leader, we have to learn. But to be significant as a leader, we have to teach. The good news is we don't have to be the originator of all that content, of all that learnings. We just have to be the people that share it. And that's where we want to help you. A few years ago, Justin King, Don Packett, Grant Stewart, and myself created a service that we called LeaderSpeak that we quickly renamed TalkDrawer. And the idea was very, very simple. We would take the world's best non-fiction books and turn them into short 10 to 15 minute talks that you could deliver to your team to make them smarter. It was amazing. We had people from all over the world deliver talks to thousands of people on books like Crucial Conversations, Never Split the Difference, Grit, and even one of my favorites, Seth Godin's Purple Cow. Now, of course, we could have just recorded those as short little summaries, put them on YouTube, and you could have watched them there. You could have shared them to your teams and made them smarter that way. But what good would that be? It's you that has to be the leader. It's you that has to bring those lessons. It's you that has to take those lessons from those books you've read, make them relevant to your teams in a way that will impact them. So that's what we want to do. Well, after much demand, I'm bringing it back. It's now called Atomic Talks because these will be short little talks that you can deliver to your team with massive impact. And it's going to be easier than ever before. Instead of going onto some proprietary database that we built in the past, you simply download the PowerPoint file that's got Cameo functionality for online presentations, watch the short tutorial video, and then find a 10 and 15 minute gap to share those ideas to your team. Boom! You're the leader. And you know what the best part is? It's 100% free. So we'll be launching the first few books in the next 3 or so weeks. All you have to do is click down below, sign up to my newsletter, and you will be notified as soon as it goes live. We'll get you on board and we'll get you presenting in no time. Remember, to be relevant as a leader, we have to learn. But to be significant as a leader, we have to teach. To lead is to speak. Lead loud.